Guys, what's up? This is Phil Ebner, and I'm back with another great lesson in the After Effects course. Today is actually the most important lesson that I'll ever share with you about working with After Effects, and we're talking about keyframes. Keyframes are the basis of basically everything you do in After Effects. It's the basis of any motion, any transition, any rotation, anything that you do in After Effects to create animation is done with keyframes. So pay attention. So what is a keyframe? Well, first we have to know what frames are. And so in After Effects, or with any type of video that you work with, it's broken down into frames. And obviously back in the old days when they actually shot on film, each frame was an image that it took, and you had 24 images, 24 individual frames per second, and that was film, and it created motion. And still we break down our video into frames in digital form. So you have a frame rate, whether it's 23.98 frames per second or 60. We have frame rates. And so now in After Effects, I'm going to show you when we zoom in onto our timeline, you can tell that our timeline is broken up into frames. So we can see 1 frame, 2 frame, 3 frame, 4 frame, 5 frame. So those are frames. And so what's a keyframe, or what's keyframing? Basically, keyframing is telling After Effects, or telling this layer, for whatever layer you have. So for example, we have this text layer. If we want to set a keyframe for position, we bring up position by pressing P, and then we press the stopwatch over here. And so right there, what we're telling After Effects is we're saying at 5 frames, we want our keyframe title to be in this position at 642.5 and 379.7 pixels. And so that's all great and good, but then what do we do to create motion? We have to go further in time, so we'll go to 10 frames, and then we will move this. And as you can see, now we have this line between the first position and the last position, and in between our keyframe moves, and this creates motion. Our text moves. And that is the basics of keyframes. Basically setting points in time and telling your layer to do something at those points in time. So you can set a keyframe for rotation at one point, and then later you set another keyframe for a different rotation if you increase rotation, and that creates an animated rotation. And so again, to set a keyframe, you go on your timeline, and if you don't have any keyframes first, you just press the stopwatch button. And then you will notice that if you go ahead and forward in time, the stopwatch is already highlighted, and if you press it again, it will delete any of the keyframes you have. So you want to press this diamond over here, add or remove keyframe at current time. And you can go ahead and you can move, and when you move it, it automatically makes another keyframe. So I'm going to move again, so it makes another keyframe. And now you see that at this keyframe, I want the text to be here, same position here. At this keyframe, I want it to be down there, and this keyframe I want it to be up here. And so it creates motion across these keyframes. Like I said, to delete, you just click on them and press delete, or you can copy and paste keyframes. So say I want my text to go from here to here and then back to here, I can go forward in time, select this keyframe, copy it just by pressing Command C and Command V on a Mac, or Control C, Control V on a PC. And then it goes from here to here and then back there. So I'm going to spend a lot more time on this and going over all the different types of keyframe animations you can do in the next few lessons. But for now, I hope you understand what a keyframe is. It's basically setting a point in time, a certain aspect of your function of your layer, whether it's position, rotation, opacity, size. Any of these things you can set keyframes, and of course we're going to be doing that with effects, and that's how we create different animations. So I hope you're excited. I hope I explained that thoroughly enough, and if you have any questions, please let me know. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next lessons when we'll be talking about types of animations in After Effects. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.